In a dimly lit room, a supercomputer hums awake, glowing like an artificial sunrise. An ancient-sounding voice emerges, inviting us on a journey across 1,000 years of change. Suddenly, Earth appears, not as we know it, but as it might be in the year 3000. Mountains stand reshaped by time, oceans spread across lands once familiar, and cities glow under alien skies. The AI guides us with cinematic calm, framing each future landscape with haunting beauty. Every scene feels rich and alive, painted with colors that pulse like memories yet to happen. It promises truth woven with imagination, grounded in centuries of scientific prediction. What it reveals is neither pure doom nor blind hope but a vivid mixture of both. This is Earth transformed, scarred, rebuilt, and reborn through the hands of nature and humanity. By the year 3000, Earth's climate has reshaped every coastline and continent. Oceans have risen dramatically, swallowing low-lying regions and pushing shorelines far inland. Former beaches rest deep underwater, while new islands emerge from once hidden ridges. The AI shows deltas drowned beneath warm, encroaching seas. Saltwater laps across the drowned remains of farmland and abandoned villages. Entire regions once bustling with life are now shimmering blue wastelands. Storms dominate the atmosphere with relentless fury. Heat pushes clouds into violent spirals, birthing hurricanes of unimaginable scale. Rain comes rarely, but when it does, it crashes down in destructive torrents. Heat domes stretch across continents, trapping boiling air for weeks at a time. Cities beneath them crack and shimmer like glass under a giant cosmic magnifier. Human life has learned to hide from the sun more than ever before. Forests that once thrived have been reduced to thin, fragile ecosystems. What remains are tenacious species adapted to heat, drought, and unstable seasons. Strange, hardy shrubs dot landscapes once lush with ancient green canopies. Animal life has radically changed, shaped by extinction and evolution alike. Only resilient species survive, while engineered sanctuaries protect those on the brink. Biodomes preserve the planet's lost wonders, guarded like treasures from a forgotten age. The ice caps are ghostly memories of their former selves. The North Pole melts to open sea each summer, exposing ancient seafloors. Antarctica is a fractured land of rock, shallow ice, and expanding waterways. Deserts stretch across continents like endless golden seas. Regions once mild have become scorched, water-starved kingdoms of dust. Dust storms march across the land with silent, crushing force. Rivers shrink into cracked riverbeds, their ancient paths marked only by desiccated soil. Some remain, but only in regions sustained by human engineering. Irrigation oases glow like emerald jewels in a world turned dry. Radiation from the sun pierces a thinner atmosphere with greater intensity. Human settlements adapt with protective suits and climate-controlled habitats. Life outside shelters becomes a careful balance between caution and resilience. Humans themselves have subtly evolved under this new sun. Bodies tend toward taller, leaner shapes that release heat more efficiently. Skin grows naturally darker to shield against relentless ultraviolet light. Over centuries, biological and technological evolution intertwine seamlessly. Nanotechnology becomes a part of daily life, coursing through bloodstreams. Invisible swarms of microscopic machines repair, monitor, and protect the human body. People see enhanced visions, information overlays dancing across their sight. Hearing sharpens with microimplants that tune into frequencies once inaudible. Human limitations blur as biology fuses with engineered innovation. Human civilization evolves in tandem with a changing planet. The population peaks long before the year 3000, eventually settling into balance. Cities are dense but harmonious, filled with long-lived communities. Urban landscapes tower like vertical ecosystems reaching toward the sky. Skyscrapers hold farms, power grids, gardens, and entire microsocieties. Everything sustains itself through renewable energy woven into the architecture. Poverty becomes a relic of the past as automation fulfills basic needs. Machines grow food, build homes, and manage manufacturing with effortless precision. People turn their focus toward creativity, knowledge, and emotional fulfillment. Politics transforms into a global system concerned with ethics and sustainability. Debates revolve around the treatment of advanced AI, genetic rights, and planetary care. Nations blend into collective councils that prioritize long-term survival. Languages streamline over time, merging through globalization and digital communication. Many dialects fade into history, remembered only in archives and cultural museums. A few global tongues dominate, supported by neural translators in everyday life. Culture becomes a fusion of ancient traditions and futuristic artistry. Festivals glow with holographic displays and AI-generated symphonies. Temples merge with technology, creating spaces where spirituality meets circuitry. Economies revolve around data, energy, and interplanetary resources. People buy digital experiences, star colony stakes, and creative intellectual goods. Work shifts away from survival and toward curiosity, invention, and exploration. Daily life feels slower yet deeper, no longer rushed by scarcity or fear. Communities gather in shared VR worlds for education, entertainment, and connection. Physical and digital existence blend into a fluid, seamless lifestyle. By 3000, artificial intelligence has surpassed even the imaginations of early visionaries. Machine minds capable of creativity, emotion, and reasoning operate globally. These AI entities govern weather management, resource distribution, and global stability. Every home hosts an AI companion smarter than any historical genius. They advise, teach, heal, and harmonize with human emotions. Safety protocols are ingrained deeply within their core design. Robots perform surgery with perfect precision in zero-error medical suites. Self-replicating factories expand cities, build spacecraft, and terraform other worlds. Human labor for construction or heavy tasks becomes unnecessary. Underground networks of intelligent infrastructure regulate water, energy, and climate. Above ground, aerial drones form a shimmering ecosystem of ever-watching guardians. Satellites surround Earth in a gentle web, monitoring every shift in nature. Space technology evolves into a sprawling network of telescopes and stations. Instruments capture distant galaxies with clarity once impossible to imagine. Humanity peers deeper into the universe than any previous civilization. Energy becomes limitless through fusion, orbital solar arrays, and exotic research. Abundant power lets society move beyond survival toward philosophical pursuits. Questions of consciousness, purpose, and identity take center stage. Humanity's technological triumphs come only after centuries of global cooperation. Civilizations collectively commit to solving climate catastrophe and energy scarcity. From that unity emerges a society built on foresight instead of crisis. The AI takes us off-world to humanity's celestial achievements. The moon hosts thriving research colonies built around ancient craters. Children play under artificial domes while scientists mine polar ice for fuel. The lunar surface gleams with solar fields stretching to the horizon. Cities glow beneath transparent shields, forming the first true off-world communities. The moon becomes humanity's stepping stone into the broader solar system. Mars appears red, vast, and alive with domed cities and biospheres. Settlements stretch across plains once barren and lifeless. Agricultural domes shimmer like pearls, sustaining millions of new Martians. Children born on Mars grow taller and lighter under reduced gravity. Their bodies adapt to the thin air and pale sun with quiet resilience. A distinct Martian culture emerges, marked by exploration and independence. Terraforming projects loom across the horizon like colossal experiments. Factories release engineered gases to thicken the atmosphere. Algae-rich lakes glow green under UV lamps, slowly shaping a new environment. Further out, human-built stations orbit Saturn and float above Titan. Dome habitats withstand alien weather systems and methane rains. Explorers roam icy moons seeking clues to life in hidden oceans. Generation ships drift toward nearby star systems, carrying AI crews and colonists. Solar sails glisten as they catch faint starlight, pushing humanity forward. Interstellar exploration begins as a slow but determined march into the unknown. Humanity's presence becomes a constellation across the solar system. Lights from colonies sparkle like distant cities suspended in space. Earth remains the heart of this network, a mother world remembered with reverence. The eye's voice softens as the final images fade. It has shown us a world shaped by both destruction and resilience. A reminder that the future is neither promised nor predetermined. Earth in the year 3000 reflects the choices of those who lived long before. The triumphs and tragedies of centuries echo across this transformed planet. Yet hope persists like a steady heartbeat through every generation. The AI whispers its final truth with calm certainty. The future can be bleak or beautiful, depending on what we build today. And as the lights dim, Earth glows quietly, waiting for us to decide its fate.